Hey y'all, John here. Have you ever looked at a piece of art and thought to yourself, wow, I wonder what that sounds like? Well, now you can. It's called a spectrogram. So today we're going to be using this tool I found online that is a online converter that will take images and put it into a spectrogram, which is just sort of a series of waves that gets read and put back out. I don't really know the technical software development musical stuff because I'm not a software developer or a programmer or anything like that. I'm just an artist, that likes to make some beeps and boops sometime over on the second channel. Let's get on over here and excuse me. Let's see what we got. So I found this website over here, whatever the hell that says, and I can upload an image. It'll give me a spectrogram output, and you can even change the length and the density, whichever that is. I'm not sure. I think you can even upload videos, maybe. Why don't we just go get some famous paintings and check those out first, right? So, of course, let's get the Mona Lisa. Let's see what the Mona Lisa sounds like, right? You know, one of the most overrated freaking paintings of all time. Yeah, I said it. I think Da Vinci had way better paintings than this. We got the Mona Lisa. Let's go with the Lascaux cave painting, the earliest piece of artwork. This might be kind of interesting to hear, actually. Go with Salvador Dali. Get a little bit more contemporary here. And yeah, I spelled it wrong because of course I did. You know this painting is actually smaller than your standard printer paper. And let's get one more. Let's go with one of my favorites. Hieronymus Bosch, Garden of Earthly Delights. That one's gonna make a crazy sound, I bet. Right, this crazy piece. Thinking about maybe doing like a recreation of this in my style. That might be kind of cool. Oh, it's a WebP. Hold on. Alright, so let's go ahead and run through the spectrogram and see what they sound like. Then we're gonna go in there with my own artwork and we're gonna make some sounds. And I think I might actually go and make a song with it because that might be kind of interesting. Might give it some cool sounds. Might sound terrible. Make a noise album. I've done that before, actually. Yeah, that's a hard lesson. And I'm the one that made it. So, alright, we got the Lascaux. Maybe seeing all these sticker app ads. I've used sticker app in the past. Very good service, by the way, if you want to get stickers made. Just, not sponsored. Should sponsor me. Sponsor me, sticker app. Hit me up, bro. But, yeah, let's go with the full image. I guess. Length. I guess let's do 10 seconds. Oh, I can play it right here. What does it sound like? What does it sound like? That was a bit harsh on the ears, but I bet with some editing in a DAW you can probably get some good sounds out of that, or interesting sounds. Alright, let's try something else. Let's try the Mona Lisa, huh? I guess that's the sound of early man, huh? I muted the mic. Sorry for the bad audio there. Yeah, I just didn't want that to get put in here. But now, oh boy, okay. Sorry about that. But yeah, it sounds like aliens, some Alamaus. Of course, the Da Vinci painting sounds like aliens. Pfft. Let's keep going. Let's see what the other classic paintings sound like. Let's go with Salvador Dali. Interesting sounds. Now, if you're familiar with Mick Gordon, he's actually put pentagrams into the spectrogram and use that as a sound in the background and the mix of the Doom songs. If you ever played the new Doom games, so this is kind of what got me interested in this idea a while back. I've been wanting to make this video for a while. I just wasn't sure how to go about it. You know what? Let's change the length. See if that alters the sound. Let's do 15 seconds. Okay, so that sounds about the same. It's just stretched out. If you ever messed around in a DAW or something like Audacity and just stretch the audio out to hear what it sounds like, that's kind of what it sounds like. I do it like that. And let's check out that last one I downloaded here. The Garden of Earthly Delights. Actually, that one feels like it needs to be longer. Let's go back up to 15 seconds. And you know what? 16. Let's see if we can like double the density. And this may take a minute because it's a large image with a lot of stuff going on. I love this painting so much. This is one of my favorites from like the classical Renaissance era. All right, let's hear what it sounds like. Definitely aliens. No, it sounds like aliens. That's at least what it's making my brain go. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna upload one of my pieces, one of my artworks, maybe a couple of my artworks, and we're gonna actually go ahead and take whatever sound they make. We're gonna go into Reaper. That's the DAW I use to make my music. And we're gonna make a little track. You know, maybe like a minute, minute and a half. Nothing crazy. Just see how it sounds, because I've been really into music making lately. So much so that I even just put out an EP today, at the time of recording this. It's just basically like leftover tracks that I kind of polished up from the Dancing for Doomsday recording session. So you can check that out over on Bandcamp in the link in the description below, and also on the second channel, which you should also subscribe to. Alright, boom, plugs, done. Not really, because I also got to tell you about my comic that is available to read for free on my website, as well as the Patreon and the store, right? There's a Patreon, you can throw me a buck if you want. There's also a store where I have some prints for sale. I'm going to expand out really soon. So check that out too. Alright, I am good YouTuber. Anyway, let's get back into it. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to upload a couple of my pieces here. This is actually the cover for my album that came out recently. The original piece is called Thirst Trap. Get it? Thirst Trap? Huh? Huh? Alright, whatever. Let's hear what it sounds like and let's use that sound. Alright, let's give it a listen. It sounds like an old TV right when it's gonna die. You know, if you guys ever had an old CRT TV, like when it's like in its last legs, you know, where the TV starts like shutting off by itself and crackling and shit. You know, when it like finally dies, it kind of gives that sound out. That's kind of what it sounds like. I like that. Alright, there's that. Let's upload 3 more. Let's go with those one color pieces I did recently. You can check that out in the card up above. Boom. Oh, I am so good, man. I am so good. I am getting these fucking plugs in like a beast. Okay. There it is. A little Skull King kind of thing I did. That's what I called it. Alright. Alright, let's give it a listen. That one is harsh. Good lord. We will make it work, my friends. We only got 2 more. Let's see. Let's go with the red piece I did recently. Okay. Create from full image. Hopefully this one doesn't make our ears bleed. Alright, let's go ahead, click play, hear what it sounds like. Okay, a little bit similar to the last one, but not as harsh in my opinion. Maybe you listening at home might say this is the worst thing I've ever heard. When I get to making music, get used to it. Alright, we got one more to do. Let's go with something good and appropriate for YouTube. So my drones are a little bit spicy. Let's go with that Resident Evil fan art I did a little while back. This one right here. You might have seen it if you follow me on social media. I did record this, but I'm planning on doing like a big video about this piece in October for spooky season, you know? Alright, so we got this one right here. And we're going to create from full image. And we're going to hear what it sounds like right about now. That one was kind of interesting. It had a little bit of a, like a, what do you call that, arpeggio sort of thing going on. I think. I don't know. I don't really know music theory that well. But yeah, it sounded kind of like little beeps and boops going on rather than just like a harsh noise. Well, we got all of our files, so we're gonna crack open Reaper and make a cool beat out of this. I think we're not gonna go crazy. We're just gonna do some kind of cool track out of it. We're obviously gonna change these samples up a little bit with like filters and like probably a shit ton of reverb on everything because when in doubt, I just add reverb. So yeah, we're gonna cut over to that right now. Okay, so we're over here in Reaper. I've already added the first track. I'm not gonna go in the ins and outs of how a DAW works. There's plenty of channels that'll go all in depth about this stuff. You know, it's sort of like you gotta just keep playing with it till you get it. You know what I mean? I'm thinking, yeah, I think we're gonna go with a little bit more of a hype beat. We're gonna probably use a breakbeat sample in there because I've been kind of making what one would call breakcore lately in a lot of my tracks, or a little bit of elements of that. So first thing we're going to do is bring in the sample tracks we got. Sample sounds, right? It might be a little bit more ambient, I don't know. A little bit more drum and bass or something like that. I don't know, there's so many goddamn subgenres of electronic music. It's actually ridiculous. I'm just gonna time lapse this from now, and I'll come back to you after we get something going on here. Alright, so after a bit of noodling around and some adjustments and such, I came up with this like 38-second little jingle here. So prepare thine ears for my garbage music, if you made it this far. And if you did make it this far, thank you very much. But let's hear what we got. Alright, I think I might just turn down those little stabs I turned the other images into down here, but yeah, that's it, guys. Hey guys, I just want to say thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you liked it. This was a little bit of a different idea I had going on for a while that I really wanted to make, and I finally did. So, if you did enjoy it, let me know in the comments, you know. And if you like the track, you can listen to it over on my Bandcamp, which is linked down below. It'll be uploaded basically at the same time as this video. So, there's that. Thank you. See you next time.